Hold on for a second. Before we proceed to the video, I have something very important to tell you. Professor Jon V. Kofas has published his new book in collaboration with Little French Media, and the title of the book is Neoliberalism, Inequality, and Authoritarianism. This book details how neoliberalism impacts the geopolitical economy in the 21st century. You can buy it from Amazon, and the link is in the description. Thank you. Now let's proceed to the video.
The US-Russia relationship will define the broader US relationship with Europe and the Middle East. So let's look at that, what we can expect from that. Trump has stated again and again that he expects NATO to carry its own weight, NATO members, to carry their own weight. You know about the 3% limit. That is, the United States expects members to spend 3% of GDP. Very few countries spend that. However, there have been some reports out of Paris that Macron and Scholz, basically Germany and France and Germany, have recently discussed that now that Trump is the incoming president, the reality of Europe carrying more of a burden, and perhaps if the point that has been made in the articles that I've read on this issue is, if France and Germany are going to carry greater burden as NATO members, then they're going to have a greater voice. They're not going to play or roll over and play dead. They're not going to acquiesce to everything, not going to agree to everything the US says. If they pay more, they're going to have a greater voice. So there is a correlation between the money they spend and policy input they're going to have. This is going to be a pretext on the part of the Europeans if they want an out, or at least ease more and more out of the blind commitment they had during the Biden period toward the U.S. with regard to everything the U.S. dictated on Ukraine, the Ukraine-Russia conflict. I think Trump actually presents an opportunity for the Europeans, a pretext, a very cheap pretext at that, in my estimation, to ease out of that.